Welcome, good evening, welcome everybody. Good evening. All right, glad to have you. Going to do a quick Saturday scope. Kind of excited, you guys, to be able to show you where you can go and watch the previous Periscopes. Where's my water? Oh, here we are. Just sitting over here at my mom's house. She's out of town over here. Just doing some work, getting away from my familiar environment. Sometimes that's good. Hey, good evening. Good evening. Give me your name real quick and let me know what city you're coming from. All right, Vic. Appreciate you. You guys go ahead and share real quick. Go ahead and share. This is a quick scope. Go ahead and share. Corey, St. Louis, welcome. Welcome. This is your first time on my scope. Go ahead and put new. All right, Meerkat. All right, welcome you guys at Meerkat. Go ahead and put new down in the feed, you guys, if this is your first time on with me on Meerkat or Periscope. Just go ahead and put new right there. And you guys on Perscope, don't afraid to tap the screen. Go ahead and show some love. Tap the screen, show some love, and also hit that paradude in the corner. Appreciate you. All right, go ahead and tap it up. All right, there's no lack of love. All right, the more you give it, the more you get. Appreciate it. All right. Over there at Meerkat, go ahead and restream it real quick. Go ahead and restream it real quick. All right, Carnier, is that how you pronounce it? Sorry if I messed that one up. All right, you guys, welcome to my evening scope. Monday through Friday, I have morning scopes and also evening scopes. Morning scopes at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Camille, Nuri, and then I have an evening scope at 6 p.m. And that's dealing around real estate, wholesaling real estate investing, and my course that's coming out here pretty soon. These weekend scopes is gonna, just be on something else different. All right. Hey, how you doing, Aurora? Welcome. This is your first time putting new there in Periscope and put new in Meerkat. Put new in Meerkat. All right. Put new up. You can see me on the reflection there. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Good evening. How's everyone? Let's turn Meerkat around. All right. Good evening, everybody. DarrellMuhammad here, real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer. I told you guys on one of the scopes last week that I was going to upload the scopes onto my website, all right? So you can go to my website and watch some of the previous scopes. Hey, Ken, how you doing? I don't have them all uploaded because I'm doing it myself in between doing a lot of other things. But you can go to my website. I think I uploaded about 15 scopes, and I think we're up to about, 35, 40. Something like that. Plan on uploading some more tomorrow. Upload them onto YouTube tomorrow, and then onto the site probably Monday or so. Okay. All right. So I'm excited because a lot of you guys been giving me good feedback. You like the content, and you want to find out more about the course. So this will give you an idea of going back to some of the. Just Google my name, Ken. Just Google my name. Go into the course, go to the some of the previous tubes, the live streams, okay? And you'll be able to see them. And then you can start putting the pieces together, all right? Start putting the pieces together on wholesaling real estate, some of the hacks, some of the secrets, some of the nuggets, all right? So you can be further ahead when we do our 13-day boot camp training. Hey, Keener. Do a 13-day boot camp training and release of the course. Hey, you guys, go ahead and share it real quick. Go ahead and share it over there at Periscope. Go ahead and share it. Hit some hearts, show some loves. And you hit the Periscope dude right there in the corner. And go ahead and share it. Share it with your friends on Twitter and Facebook. And also your Periscope friends and followers, okay? Do the same thing there at Meerkat. Do the same thing. Go ahead and restream it. Hey, how you doing? Go ahead and restream it. If you guys are new, put in new into the feed. All right, we want to welcome everybody to my scope today, Saturday Scope, and that could be a miscellaneous topic. All right, I have a lot of background in network marketing. I was trained by one of the best in the industry, Mr. Holton Buggs and Mr. Haynes, Edwin Haynes. And I was a stockbroker from 1996 to 2002. I've been an entrepreneur since, God knows, back in the 80s. Started going to those real estate seminars at the hotels that you see on TV, different people, because this was 30 years ago. But I used to go to those hotel seminars way back in the 80s. All right, and I bought my first real estate course in 83 by a guy by the name of Ed Beckley. Go ahead and Google him. And started investing year 2000, okay? So, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I put about 15 of the live streams up on my website. And you can go there right now. You can go there right now and watch the previous ones, take notes, click the share button, share it with your friends, and see some of the other things that I'm doing as well, okay? Now, here is it. Let me turn it around. You guys saw some of it a few minutes ago. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right there. If I can zoom out. All right, the web address is DarrellMuhammad.net, right? It's all about branding and consistency. DarrellMuhammad.net. How do you find me on Facebook, Perscope, and Twitter? Darrell Muhammad. DarrellMuhammad. And I tell people all the time, just like Muhammad Ali, the boxer, spelled the same way. All right? Muhammad. Darrell, Darrell. And you see there, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and just click it. This is the last one that I posted today. It's called Can I Wholesale Real Estate, right, in my city? A lot of people think that, oh, thanks, Living Chic. Hey, good evening, good evening. All right, a lot of people think, that you can't. Hey, thanks for the screenshot. Think, can I do it in my city? I live somewhere far. You don't know my market. How can you be in Houston and say I can do it, in Jackson, Mississippi, or, in New York or New Jersey? All right, so you click there, ladies and gentlemen. You go to a website, you click, and there you see the video. All right, you just click it, and it starts playing. 27, almost 28 minutes long. All right. I watched it earlier, so it's not starting at the beginning. Okay, you have the subscribe button here that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel directly from my website. All right.
Welcome, Mir Catters. Welcome, Sister Pamela.
Okay.
Welcome to
subscribe to my blog.
Real quick scope,
And then down here you can leave a comment, add comments, okay? And I do respond to my comments. All right, so you can go there. That's the one on Can I Wholesale Real Estate in My City? Thanks for the restreaming over there at Meerkat. Go over here. This is how I'm using Perscope for business. This is not real estate related. Okay, this is not real estate related. But some of you guys are doing other things. You're not just doing real estate. Okay. So this came from a mastermind session that I had with one of my fellow business friends and entrepreneur friends. Excuse me. And I kind of went over the what we covered in the mastermind session. All right. And then you see there.
Hello, everybody.
All right, and see some other blog posts that I had here. 13 reasons why you never got started in real estate, part 1 and 2, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed that scope, then that's a very, very powerful one. 13 reasons why you never got started as a real estate investor. All right, it was so long we had to do 2 parts. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments section below. All right, and then you can share it here on Twitter. You always want to share, ladies and gentlemen. You always want to share content that you think is good. And I learned something from Grant Cardone here recently, and he's absolutely right. When you share good content with other people, You know, that's the easiest way of leveraging someone else's content. The easiest way to leverage someone else's content, and it gives you credibility. Now people start seeing you as a source of good information. So it helps brand you. A lot of people are afraid to do that, thinking that they're going to miss out by promoting someone else. All right? That's not correct. Thanks for the hearts. That is a good point. All right? That's not correct. All right? That's why those that are professional marketers, they understand that. That's why maybe your minister or, you know, the person at your church, or you heard Les Brown, they always reference someone else, right? They also reference a quote from someone else, right? Because you may not know them. But if you reference Les Brown, if I reference Anthony Robbins, if I reference Les Brown, right, that adds credibility to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying, it's not a standalone statement, right? It's not a standalone statement. So that's psychology that you have to learn. You don't have to learn it, but if you're going to be real good at what you do in sales and entrepreneurship, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know the psychology of people and how they think, right? Just like stories. So you don't want to go against the grain. You want to go with the grain, because the grains have already been grooved into the minds of people, and it's not smart to try to go against the grains, all right? That's one of my marketing philosophies that I have. Go with the grain, right? Go with the grain, and once you've established yourself by going with the grain, ladies and gentlemen, then you can start dropping seeds, right? Then you can start dropping seeds in the minds of those people, you know, towards whatever it is that you're thinking about or that you're promoting, okay? So how to structure every wholesale real estate deal, all right? There's all these are Perscope live streams that we did. And of course, you know, they only stay on Perscope for 24 hours, right? So I didn't want to lose that content. So I said, okay, well, I'll put it here on my blog. All right. So I put it there on my blog. So I'm going to upload them all until I catch up. And I'll probably load them 5 or 10 at a time, because it's not efficient to do them one at a time, you know, to load them up one at a time. I do better just waiting until the end of the week and maybe making that a part of my Saturday, some of the things I do Saturday to get it uploaded. But if you go ahead and any one of the pages, if you scroll down, ladies and gentlemen, it says subscribe to my blog. All right, you do that, and then you'll be notified on any activities that happen on my blog. All right, so when I post new stuff, you'll get notified. All right, if I post new stuff, you'll get notified, and that's the easy way of staying abreast on what I'm doing. And then, you know, we can do some things together. All right, some marketing tools that I use here. This is where all my live streams are going to be housed. I don't have it connected right now. I got to figure it. Thank you very much, Ken. DarrellMuhammad.net. That's it. All right, and so I don't have it connected to the page yet, but because I didn't know how to do that. But you go there now, you should be able to see all the live streams that I've done. All right. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. If you have some questions, feel free to ask at this time. If you have some questions, feel free to ask at this time. So that's where you would go to find all the Perscope live streams that I've done. All right. They're all not there yet, but they'll start coming up throughout the weeks and months to come. So we're going to continue to do these Perscopes after the launch of my real estate course, which you see is right here. People can click from the page to go there. Then we'll start talking about some other stuff like gold, buying gold, all right, and start talking about the economy and what we have to do beyond making money. Because making money, ladies and gentlemen, is just the beginning of it. Making money only gets you in the game, all right? You still have to know how to play the game. A lot of people, most people are on the front end of everything, all right? They think the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning, right? You started working, right? You've only begun when you start making money. So don't think $100,000 or $300,000 or whatever it is Ladies and gentlemen, you've just gotten started, right? And the merchants, right? The merchants are betting that you don't know what to do with your money. They're betting that you want to buy what they have more than you want to use it to build a very, 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 did I say very, very, very secure future for you and your family, independent of any outside assistance. All right. So we're going to go more in those things after the release of my training program, The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate. I'm going to release it, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you an idea. We're going to go into it more as it draws closer. We're going to release it only for probably 10 days, and then I'm going to pull it off the market. Why? Because I need to spend time with the students. I need to spend time with the students, right? Because the objective is not to get rich off the course, is to find students, action-oriented students that are willing to take risks, right? A lot of people just don't have a risk muscle, or is not strong at all. So you won't risk $25, you won't risk $50, you won't risk $100, you won't risk $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. You won't risk it because your risk muscle is very, very weak. So I'm looking for those that take actions right away, not afraid of risk. They know how to move money around, right? They know how to qualify money, right, for better use. How many deals should you get? 1 or 2? Yeah, minimum 1 or 2, but you got to follow the steps that I give you, Ken. Go ahead and get the course, and you can follow the steps that I give you. It's a numbers game, but it's more than a numbers game, right? A monkey can identify 100 houses, but a monkey probably won't close on one of them because the monkey doesn't have the skill set on what to do once they identify 100 houses. Remember, that's the beginning. Don't think the beginning is the end. The beginning is the beginning. Finding 100 homes, now your work begins. Now your skill set is going to come into play. Now your level of being a student is going to be graded. All right? Now we're going to see. Because if you pick the right houses and you don't get minimum, conservatively 1 out of 100, that's very conservative, ladies and gentlemen. But that's enough error. That's enough room for error. The beginning is the beginning. Yeah, but a lot of people think the beginning is the end. Right? They think, okay, I found 100 houses, I should get the deal. No, you got 100 houses. Now it's time to qualify, to see how well of a job you did on qualifying those 100 houses. All right? So we don't want to get too much into training today because I want to show you guys where you can go to get the live stream. And maybe some of those questions, Ken, if you go to DarrellMuhammad.net, you put it there in the stream for everybody. I appreciate it. If you go ahead and go there and watch the 10 or 15, I don't know how many I put up tonight, but go ahead and watch it. Some of those questions that you have that you may not have asked yet will be answered. Okay? And if nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, I'll cover this on another, maybe I'll cover this later on. See, we have to understand how the mind works and how you actually learn. You learn through repetition, but what does that mean? Why you have to learn through repetition? Because your mind and your subconscious mind and your foreconscious mind, your conscious mind, has to get used to the new information. Right? It has to get used to the new information. And many times the information that you have in your brain, it repels the new information. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a whole nother Perscope right there. It repels the new information. All right? It repels the new information. Right? That's how some people can take the same information and do more than I do with it. Right? You can take the same information, Ken, living chic, and do more than what I do. Why? Because your brain is like a garden. Right? Your brain is like a garden. Right? And if that same potent seed lands in my garden or my soil and is not fertile, right? But it lands in your soil, Ken, and your soil, living chic, and is very fertile, is very receptive, is moist, and is ready, then your seed will sprout much, much quicker than mine. So many times, hey, Jenny, many times what's been put there already has hardened the soil and robbed it of its nutrients. So when you get new information like I'm sharing with you now, thanks for restreaming it, it doesn't take root, right, as quickly as it can. So that's where the repetitiveness comes in, and that's why they say repetition is the mother of learning. All right? That's why the instruction that you're going to get when you order my course, Ken, go ahead and get it tonight so I can send you the link, and you'll see the instructions that I give you. I teach you how to study my material. How to study. Studying is a science. How to study. Reading is not studying, but studying requires reading. See, a lot of us read, but we don't study. So I'll tell you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, right, on how to study my material, how to get the most out of it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Check out some of the previous Perscope streams that I did. Get onto my list there so you know what's going on as far as some other things that I'll be doing after my real estate program is launched, all right, and closed out. It'll only stay open about 10 days. Then I'll shut it down until later on, okay? All right? So go ahead to DarrellMuhammad.net. Check out those previous live streams at Perscope. Share them with your friends. Get on the list over there on my website, my blog, so you'll know, hey, Sister Pam, so you'll know what's going on with Darrell Muhammad, the brand, Darrell Muhammad, the business, not Darrell Muhammad, the person. All right? So with that being said, as always, you know what we say. I'll see you where? At the top, not from the top. Because you, your family, but most importantly, your community deserves your very best. Now, you'll be able to watch this for 24 hours, and then you'll have to go to DarrellMuhammad.net to see all my previous Perscope streams. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so go ahead and join me. Go ahead and join me on this journey that we're going to go on with my real estate course. All right? Go ahead and join me. You're looking for people that you can partner and network with? That's how you do it. Right? You get on the vehicle that they're offering you to get on that's going in a direction that you want to go in. All right? That you want to go.